Hey guys, it's YouTube. It's Johanna Loves James. Anyway, I made 2 videos that I decided I probably shouldn't post because they've been saying stuff I shouldn't say. And they're not bad stuff, but I could be construed as bad. I don't know. So I decided, just in case there's privacy acts that I didn't realize, I'm not going to have to post those videos. I guess I might keep them for myself. But, what did I want to talk about? I wanted to say that I'm going to try to eat in my pantry for 2 weeks because I need to get out of debt. And all my paycheck is pretty much in bills that are due, coming up due. They have to be paid, they just have to be paid. So it's going to be an interesting 2 weeks because I don't even have gas money either, really. Like, my tank is full pretty much right now. But, I'm not going to have gas money out of the check. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to have food money out of the check. But knowing me, I'll find a way to do it. Because you know how it is. That's the thing that's crazy. Even when I didn't have money, I found money. Somewhere. Money came. Things happened. You know how it is. When I didn't have a job. That's basically what I'm saying. Now I have a job. So money should still just magically appear. I guess. Things happen. You sell something. You do something. You find your change, maybe. Because I'm collecting change, and I'm gonna deposit my change tomorrow. When I deposit the money, $60 I got to deposit for bills. Okay, and yes, I think the insurance is coming out tomorrow. I'm hoping it's tomorrow. So I gotta put that money in the bank and hope it doesn't bounce before, I get off work, because I won't be able to put it in the morning like I used to. I have to literally wait till after I get off work to put that money in the bank. And, because I went kind of crazy and I spent a little bit on my stupid debit card like crazy. Walmart. I spent money at Walmart. I had problems for breakfast. I'm so tired. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day because I have to do work, then do volunteer. But luckily, it's my last work day to get 2 days off. So I'm like, yeah. And I've been trying to do laundry like crazy today, and I even cleaned up my living room some, so which is good. But I still need a lot more. And I'm trying to declutter like crazy because I'm tired of having so much stuff. I mean, I've got to figure out and keep my life simple as can, to make this work. It's hard because I don't even know. Like yesterday, I went to the Derby, which was okay. It was kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think I really care about derbies. It's like watching football or baseball or something. It just wasn't that much fun. And it was so expensive. The food was so expensive. I spent like almost $40 on food. At any rate, my gas is full in my car, so hopefully it can make it at least a week or two without any problems. Except if it gets under 100 tank, my husband's be like, you need to put more gas in here. We'll see. And shoot. I'm trying to think here, but I don't know. I just don't want making money to be my life and goal in life. But yeah, I was pretty depressed yesterday. I'm like, what is there to live for? I don't see it. Just don't. I'm just confused, I guess. You go through those days and you feel that way, like, is this it? Is this it? Yeah, that's how I feel. Life sucks. And I don't know. That's all. But I'll keep going, because what can you do? It's not your time. It's not your time. I give me time to figure out what makes me happy, what I can do with my life. Yeah. And of course, hopefully get my kids on their own footing too, so that they can make it after we die. which might be in 10 years. You know, I have diabetes. A lot of people die in their diabetes around their 50s or 60s. Or they lose a leg or some horrible thing. And yeah, I'm definitely on the way there because I don't take care of myself. I don't eat healthy. My sugar's always high. I'm lucky. I don't have liver problems because I think they said my kidneys or I'm pretty sure kidneys or livers were fine, you know. I don't know which ones they checked to see if they were okay and functioning good, and apparently they still are, but how long is that going to last? You know, my feet, my hands. I definitely, and the pain that I feel, it's only going to get worse, getting old. That's what I look forward to, looking like shit, and, hurting. And I guess being depressed. But luckily some people took better care of themselves, and that's me to live with it. But I don't know, I'm not there yet. Like, you think of the difference when you're a kid and everything's so hopeful, and then you get old and everything's kind of depressing. It's really depressing. Sometimes, I'm not going to say that. I don't even want to say what I'm going to do. But, yeah. I mean, at work I was trying to, I told myself I'm going to start looking at verses, and I have been. Looking at the verses on the Jehovah's Witness site so I can start, like the daily thing that you could read and help motivate you to stay positive. And then I was like, I need to find some verses and memorize them so I can keep thinking about them, about building people up, building yourself up, staying positive. That's what I need. Things like that, because let me tell you, yeah, as you can see, I should be doing that right now instead of writing this video. So I'm gonna start doing that because I really need it. I just super duper need it. Keeping that focus, trying to get right with God, trying to do what you're supposed to do. And I want to, but then, like going to the Zoom meetings, yeah, I could definitely have made it some of those days lately. Not Saturday, but I mean like Tuesday. I could have went on Tuesday. We didn't exactly do anything but stay home that day, and I did some work, I don't know, like catch up housework, but I could probably took the time and went to a Zoom. But part of me doesn't want to go. Part of me's not motivated to go and listen to a meeting that might be uplifting and help me out. Get me out of my depression and make God happy. But Arnie's like, I don't feel like it, I'm depressed, blah, blah, blah. So there's that. Don't think I'm so far doing is donating. I guess I've only made 2 checks. I'm going on 3rd, but I'm going to make, and I've donated twice. Ooh, let's see how consistent I can be for the next lifetime. So I'm planning on doing the 3rd donation, this one too. I already planned it already out. But planning and doing are 2 different things. Let's face it. So let's see how good that goes. And so if I can actually get this one down, that's something. That's a start. And I gotta start reading the Bible every day. I gotta start getting back on teaching my kids about God and their focus on God, because I know, that you need Him. Believe it or not, you need Him. Life would be so much better. And I want those morals and those values that the Bible has, It's depressing to think of the evil that's in this world today. I try not to focus on that. So, it would be nice to have honest people, faithful people, loyal people, right? People you can trust and count on. But of course we're human, so that's not true necessarily, right? Because even Christians fail. So there's that, right? I definitely kind of a failure. But anyway, but I want to live in a life where you can trust people and not have to worry whether they have evil intentions, and you help each other out, and you make each other laugh, find hope in the world, I don't know, maybe like one of those cheesy 50 movies where people are like, you work hard and you get a nice house and you have a nice family and you have friends and family and la-di-da. It sounds stupid, but it sounds nice. This one lady was telling me how they have a reunion like every year. Like this, I forget when, but it's like the last Sunday of every month in, let's say, October. I thought that's pretty nice, you know. They're making a commitment to do that. Of course, she figures by the time this generation dies, the older generation, they probably won't be doing it anymore because the younger generation will probably quit. And yeah, the way things are, that's probably the truth. Most of the younger generation isn't into that kind of stuff. They only go, because the parents make them? And it kind of reminded me, because I thought this was cool. From Andrea Mills, every New Year's Eve, they have their reunion thing, right? And they go to a hotel, and the hotel's like, you know, it's inside. There's a pool, and there's like an area we can eat and stuff like that, and they play games, and, you know, just hang out together and enjoy each other's company for that one evening, all the way to the morning. And then, yeah, they can crash, and they can go to their hotel room, which luckily the hotel rooms are, like, all around them. Like, it's, like, inside, but, you know, the balconies are facing the pool. So I thought, that's kind of cool, because imagine, if you were, let's say you let your kids out there and left them out there, you could still watch them. You just look out the window and go, oh, there's my kids, or whatever. Oh, I see them, they're doing good, you know, while you go, you know, go inside, or you just feel like eat inside. But I thought that was a cool reunion. I would love to do stuff like that. That's the thing. I mean, I've been watching Andrea Mills' Family for a long time, and there's a lot of things I would like to do. You know, there's a lot of things I'd like to take from her and a few other moms, you know. Ideas I love. I think that's why people love YouTube. They want to do it themselves. They want to try things. Like, oh, that's what I need to put that in my tradition or my family or whatever. But it doesn't always work that easy, you know. And I guess I was hoping we have a job that maybe that could happen, you know. But how do we even start stuff like that? I don't know. Like, if I was going to start a reunion every year, where would we do it? How would we do it? And just say, okay, just show up. Just show up. And this is every year we're going to try to do this, and hopefully everyone will come. And if you make the time, it'll be nice. But if you don't want to, then that's on you, right? I think that's why I did make an effort to make it to people's weddings in my family. And then I did try to do this monthly thing, which, yeah, I haven't done it in a couple months now because the weather was bad and this and that. And I don't know. Like I said, I guess I've just been so depressed, kind of, that you get depressed and you think, oh, nobody wants you around or whatever, you know, things like that. You have to fight that demon because it's out there. And I mean, I'm kind of an adult orphan because both my parents have passed away. I remember my sister, she was the one that used that phrase, and it made me kind of start thinking, yeah, we are orphans. And the saddest part is, like, sister who used to be really close, she lives in California, and I hardly ever get to talk to her. I mean, she messages me now more than she used to. But I mean, there was times we go months before I'd even hear from her. And I thought, God, if she dies, I won't even know if she's dead. Who's going to tell me she's dead? You know? Who's going to let me know she passed away? I don't know. She said she doesn't even have her ID right now because I guess of COVID, you know? And no one can take her down to go get her ID. You know? So how can she get a job? She's volunteering at the library, but that's not a job. See, she don't even have a job and she's making it. Money's not everything. Making money's not everything. People do survive. Everybody survives in different ways. And everyone's morals are different, you know? But trust is hard. But this is probably where I'm going to end my video because I don't think I'm going to get any better. Yeah, it's not going to get any better right now. Anyway, talk to you later. We'll see how the 2 weeks go. And obviously this coming week, I'm probably going to do a debt thing so you can see where I'm at on the debt. And how good I did in this 1 month. Or, what, it could be 2 months because I've been working since August 17th. And I did make my 1 month at my job. So, we'll see. I'm hoping it gets better because right now, I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out how I can buy kids' clothing and stuff like that, because I was trying to get their, winter stuff stock, like underwear and socks and whatever, and maybe some pants, because I think some of them are growing. Like Raymond's gonna need pants. Aiden probably needs pants too. So they're gonna need jackets. It's stuff like that. I'm just not even sure how we're going to afford it without, I say getting in debt or staying in more debt, drowning ourselves. I'm trying to get current on everything and not be in the negatives. Well, you'll see this next week just how that happened, just where I'm at. See you later. Bye.